Hey, if you're working with Excel and you notice sometimes your formula is not working, or your conditional formatting or your vlookup is not working, you might have a problem with a blank cell, or what we call as white space. Let me show it to you. Let me put my selector to A1, and then I'm going to put here, and I'm going to hit spacebar. Now when I click away from A1, you see it's invisible. Nothing seems different compared to B1 or A2 or the rest of the cells. But in reality, if you have a formula referencing to this cell, your formula will not work. If I click over here and I toggle left and right on my keyboard, you can see that there is a content which is a space, right? This blank space or the white space, it can cause a problem with your sorting, with your vlookup. It can cause a problem with your formula, VBA, or let's say that you have a conditional formatting to one of the cells with that white space. It can cause a problem as well. Let me demonstrate to you. For example, this is the list of all the product in my warehouse, right? So I have the SKU list, product description, and the quantity in my warehouse currently over here. Now I'm going to do some data removal using the right way and the wrong way. Let's say that I do physical inventory and I notice that some of the item is not in my warehouse anymore. So I'm going to delete the data. I'm going to randomly choose the data and then do it the wrong way. So I'm going to choose these three cells, for example, right? I'm going to highlight it first so we'll be able to know. And then I'm going to remove the data using the space. I'm hitting the space right now, right? Now I'm going to select some more cell that I'm going to do it the right way, which is using the delete button. For example, this one randomly. I'm going to color it with green to indicate it's the correct way to do. So I'm using delete on this, right? So when I look at this, it seems fine because the data that I want to remove is removed. Great. Now, if I sort this table, it will show, even though it's blank, it will show to the top. If I have this cell as hidden, I might report something wrong to my manager or my boss. I can tell my boss that we have a lot on this item in our warehouse, while actually we have zero. I might get in trouble for that. The other problem that might cause is, for example, I'm going to do quantity check on all my SKU lists. The way I will do it, let me make this slightly bigger. Okay. The way I will do it is I will use a vlookup. So I'm going to do vlookup on this cell. And then I'm going to put this as an array. And I'm going to pick up column number 3. And I'm going to hit enter, right? Now if I copy everything down, as you can see, this cell is not showing 0 like this, but this cell it's showing just blank. Now if I have a formula referencing to this, it'll be a problem because my formula will not work. So how do we fix this problem? One of the things that we can do is we can remove all the blank cells, and it's surprisingly very easy. First, we're going to click on the top left corner here, and then we're going to click in the find and select. We're going to do replace, or you can do Control H, right? And then you're going to click in the option. You need to check this one, match entire cell content, and up here find what you're going to put one space, right? And then the replace with, just leave it blank. Go ahead and click on the replace all. It says all done. We made 3 replacements. Great, these 3 replacements actually here, right? Click OK, and then we can close this one. Now if we look back at our SKU list, the one that was blank, that was not 0 before, now it's showing as 0, so it is fixed. Now if we go back to our inventory control here, when I toggle left and right in my keyboard, it doesn't have that blank cell anymore. By now, I'm pretty sure you're not going to use the space to delete some of the data, but remember, sometimes the Excel that you're working on is an inherit Excel from somebody else, or somebody send you an Excel and ask you to do data analysis. Having this in your arsenal, just do replace everything, match cell with space. Just do replace all. It's nothing currently. It only take about 5 to 10 seconds, but will save you a lot of headache and it save you a lot of time later on. If you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to receive more tips and tricks working with Excel. Thank you very much for watching.